bought some books during the book fair, so I wanted to share some of them. So let's start with the first buy of the day. It was Carmilla. I've heard about this book a lot, so I really wanted to read it. Also, it's quite short, so that will be quite easy to finish. So, and also I really like the red design, especially the sprayed edges. Obviously, they don't have too much going on the sides, but still it's a very nice touch. And this one came out to be 14 euros, and it's very nice. I really like it, and I can't wait to read it. Next one I got was quite a long standing one on my TBR, and it's Catabasis. I really liked Babel, so I really wanted to buy Catabasis once it came out, but I was really waiting for a nice edition, and also I was waiting to buy a smaller one, so like the actual A5 size, or maybe even smaller, so like a regular size, because I don't understand the appeal of such big books. This is like a rivals to lovers kind of thing, so I'm really excited to dig into this one. And here it was 20 euros. I didn't really plan even to buy this one, and it's a book of Azrael. I heard about it a lot, and it was all over the Instagram. I'm not really on a book talk. I've seen that a lot everywhere, and also it was ridiculously cheap. I bought it, I think, for 11 euros. So yeah, I wasn't even planning to buy it, but since it was such a good price, me and my friends would decide that we bought one book each, and we will read our books and then we'll just exchange them. She bought something else, but I bought this. The last book purchase of the day was Good Omens, and also it has been on my TBR for quite a long time. I don't really know what it is about. I only heard that it's amazing. Also, I've seen the first season of Good Omens, the TV show, and I quite liked it. So I really want to read the actual book as well. And it was just 6 euros, just because it has some of the scuffs, and I think like they had it for quite a while in their shop, so they discounted it. What I bought was a very interesting pen. This is a pen which is like a feather. I really liked it. It was cute. There was a very cute owl on the stand, like actual live owl, and I just couldn't hold myself, and I needed to buy something, so I bought this little pen, and it's like a needle point, and it's very pointy, so it's very sharp. But this one is like, I buy this type of pens for aesthetic purposes only. So I got like this cat one, so it's little paws, and we have a little cat here, and another one, because I didn't realize that this is the same one, because they were like this in the stand, so I just grabbed both of them, but actually it's the same one. I have some pomegranates and some cherries, so very cute. At this point I have so many of these ones that I don't even know how to use them. The other purchase that I really wanted, I really wanted to upgrade my like liners and pens. I wouldn't say an addiction to various pens, but I do really like stationery. I do like journaling. Perhaps I will upload some journaling videos too at some point. But yeah, so I'm trying not to spend too much. Like there were so many sets there. They were really nice. There were some pastel ones, but I do have some pastel sets already at home, so I wasn't supposed to be buying anything. And I really wanted some of the more saturated colors. So this is like a Japanese, like if you can see it, because this little store, they usually are online only, and during the book fair they have a stand as well, so I really like to visit them, and every year I buy something. So this time, and they have Japanese stationery, so it's maybe a little bit on the pricier side just because they need to get it here, but the actual quality is amazing. I have a little notebook from them, this one, and the pages are the paper itself is amazing. It's very soft and it's very nice to the touch. It doesn't bleed and it's amazing. So I usually go to them to have a look, and this time I needed some more saturated liners because right now I'm trying to implement some maybe more interesting things in my journaling. So I will write some of the words for my day in color, and then I'll write the rest of the text in black. So I just wanted to have some of the more colorful ones. These were a very easy decision for me. These were maybe around 14 euros. And what else did I get? The funniest thing, I got some spices. These are like Asian style spices, and there was a author there. She was presenting her cookbook, and she had various sets of spices which would go along to her book. So that was really nice, and we decided to support by buying some of the spices. But this is one of the things that I bought. This is like a little fragrance for your car, and it smells like peonies. And I've been buying this for 3 years now because I've been going to the book fair for 3 years. So yes, this is my yearly purchase, let's say, from them. So it is a very nice smelling fragrance. And lastly, which was very funny, it was not from the book fair, but it was actually when we already left and we wanted to go and eat somewhere. And we went to IKEA to eat. But obviously, to leave, you need to go through the rest of IKEA. So I needed to buy my standard candle. I really like this candle. It smells like a berry drink. Yeah, and it smells really, really nice. Today I would like to share my latest bookish discovery, and it is a Onyx Boox e-reader. I used to have a pocketbook. It is the Lux 4, I think. It served me for over 5 years. I bought it before the quarantine and it helped me to survive it. All of the long evenings after work when we couldn't go out. And I read a lot of books during that time, and it definitely helped me with that. But the time has come. It started to slow down a lot. Some of the functions stopped working. I couldn't highlight on the screen. Doesn't matter how many times I calibrated it. So I decided to splurge and find a new one. Obviously, I considered Kindle, but Kindle Unlimited is not available where I live. So I went on a journey of searching all of the Android e-readers because I had some of the requirements. For example, I really wanted to have some apps for reading manga because that's some of the content that I read. I also wanted to have playbooks, so I have it here. And in general, Android, I think it's a lot more convenient for me because I would love to download some of the apps, maybe take some notes on this one. So at the end of the day, it took me some time to find it. It wasn't cheap. It was maybe twice more expensive than the pocketbook, but still, I am very, very happy that I bought it. Also, it's a colored version. As you can see, I have an app for manga, for example. I'll let it load. Obviously, it does load longer than any tablets or phones, but it is an e-ink display, so it always takes a little bit longer to load. So as you can see, it's quite colorful. We have Sakamoto Days, we have all of the other manga, so it's very nice. It's very easy on the eyes as well. So if we go here, the contrast is not as high, I would say. You still have, like, the black is not too black. The colors are very soft and pastel, but I didn't know about this when buying this, and I'm very happy that they bought it. As you can see, it looks like this. I can click the little buttons on the side to change the pages. To have is playbooks, where I get most of my books. So as you can see, I had Brimstone, the latest ones, and also I had Butcher and Blackbird. That was my first or second read of 2026, and I really liked it. And I had so much fun reading it. I cannot wait for Game On to come out, because Lights Out was my most favorite read from last year. So I'm really, really looking forward to Game On. You can see some of the ghosting, and it's not glitching, it's just when you scroll it needs to load. So again, this is the qualities of e-ink display. And what I'm reading currently is Children of Fallen Gods. So this one. It has its own reader. All of the functions are quite different from pocketbook. So for me, it took a little bit of time to figure it out. It wasn't too difficult, but maybe the biggest thing that I didn't even struggle with, but I needed to find it and to realize that the buttons need to click through the pages, and by default, it changes the volume. So it took me a second to figure it out, but right now it is great. And also right now the buttons are on the left side, but you can always go and switch it through the navigation panel. And I'm struggling with my right hand, so that's why all of the buttons and I'm holding are on the left. So yeah, so very convenient, nice buttons. That was one of my criteria. I like to have buttons, because this one also had buttons at the bottom. You had like home, back, forth, and menu. So it was very convenient to have those. And here we have these two buttons. For me, it's quite enough. I just like to switch pages, not moving my hand around. So as I hold it and I just click on it and the pages switch. And I also had to purchase a cover. E-reader review, I really like it. I really like how responsive it is. I really like that it has all of the colorful highlights. All of the highlights are quite pastel, and I really, really do like that. I really do like e-readers, especially this one, for all of the portability. It fits in all of my bags. It's not heavy. I don't need to hold the pages open, and my hands do not tire as much. So it's definitely a win.